Hello, guys. Welcome to Scammer Check Wednesdays Live, your live resource where online affections are put into the ultimate reality check, all in real time. If you are communicating with a woman online and you find yourself wondering is she is the real deal or is this too good to be true? If that sounds like you, then look no further. You are exactly where you need to be. My name is Jana, and every Wednesday I will be with you here live to help you get answers to these troubling questions. Guys, and today we had to have a scam interview about the dream singles, but unfortunately my client got sick and we will reschedule it for next Wednesday. And today we will discuss such important topic how to avoid romance scammers in Ukraine. So I want to bring you one story which I faced this week. And for me, it's tough when I dealing with such things, like when some guys found at some dating sites for probably small fee a lady which looks very realistic, which looks like she's with the real intentions. She like easy, simple, offer to exchange contacts, asking nothing from you, and everything seems like it should be. And the main trap here that our clients, our men, they can waste some months and years of their life and still not receive any result. So these ladies, they like communicating almost every day, doing some video chats even. Don't ask for anything for some money. So not these scammers like, oh, I broke my phone, please buy me something new. I can't go to video date with you because I can't afford a new smartphone. I fall down and broke my phone, or I have to go to my friend to contact with you from my friend's phone because I don't have opportunities. You know, all this very cheap manipulations, and everything seems like real, like natural, and step by step with some communication. Of course, you attach to this person, you fall in love, and unfortunately, I have such example in my work, such experience when it's tricky, and then the main danger here that man losing his time, his life, and can't move forward with someone real, someone decent. So that's the main trap. So how you can avoid? You can see by real intentions and what kind of development you receive in this communication. So of course, if you are mature man who serious about your intentions to start some international dating, which is a good solution for many of you if you can't find um, at your area a good match. Why not to search somewhere else worldwide? Yeah, it's a good solution, good options, good opportunities for you. Probably you can meet your soulmate somewhere else at another place. But if you're serious with this goal, you need to be ready for actions. And the main action is, of course, a real meeting. So to go to a place somewhere to Europe, to a place when for both of you would be convenient to meet in person. And this meeting in person, of course, you should understand the real feedback, how lady reacting on you, on things, what's going on, and you should understand that you staying recently, currently in a certain relationship. This relationship should increase. So, lady who is serious, she will want to have this meeting. On this meeting, she will be open-minded, warm to you. If not, it's an indicator. It's a main red flag that no interest, pure interest here, and it means that you should move on. You shouldn't waste your time. She still can be friendly to you, and this is hidden motives. when lady playing with your feelings, like she's nice and friendly to you, but at the same time you don't receive any development. So this relationship, not full relationships like they should be. And this is exactly tricky moment. So in reality, it's very easy for us ladies to understand, do we want to be next to this man or not? If she exciting about you, of course she as well will mutually want to increase this relationship, to develop them, to to attached, to get closer, and everything comes naturally. If lady doesn't have this feeling, that's fine. It can happen, guys. Yes, such risks exist. And it just means that nothing to look here. No need to waste your time. So, how to avoid? Of course, you need to be aware to it, to be attentive. Who was initiator of this communication? Who offered to exchange contacts? How much time she can really dedicate to you during her day? um, is she open to and glad, to opportunity to meet? If you already arranged the meeting, like, is her behavior exciting or changed, or she tried to hint you on, some things, like it can be difficult for her, or she's not good time, or cannot afford something. If you decided to visit lady at her place, yeah, so she don't need to go anywhere, then of course she, lady with the serious intentions, she needs to prepare for this meeting. In which way? Try to um, try to find that much time, to create that much free time in her life situation, uh, out of her work, right? To be available, to spend more time with you. This would be the main indicator of your interest. Then, of course, when she will not try to take an advantage from you, not to hint on any kind of presence, not to take you into fancy, expensive places. And of course, this communication must be warm and increased. It's just a must have, guys. For ladies, like first date, it's a major indicator when we already like observing on a man's behavior. We can smell, we can see actions, reaction, what kind of manner you have. And it's already enough to have your conclusion. Do you want a date number two? If even she can agree for date number two, just because of politeness, not to rush this decision, not to make this that quickly, probably as well she can feel some responsibility that you already came. But on the second date, if she is not into you, she will be definitely cold. She will be like just trying to be polite, but she will be on some distance, like not that smiley, not that talkative, not that initiative. And it's important indicator when you can see, can you have some future with this woman or not? Because without this feedback, impossible to build anything. And when the lady opposite, she, till the end of your date number one, she will, everything should be like very natural. And then everything like will, this date number one will finish with some excitement. And after such kind of excitement usually comes, as well some messages after this, like with some impressions. And sometimes ladies, we are emotional, that's normal part of our nature. And not all things you can even, bring on the date and show in front of the person. So a good indicator, if after date you as well, keep in touch in some messenger and exchanging, some impressions, or continue in some topics, that would be great indicator how you can exactly indicate and separate lady with interest and lady who just play in romance with you. Because with the lady who plain romance, guys, no future here. You will just waste your time, and still you will try to put some effort into this. You will try to be a gentleman. Those of you who trying to impress the lady, you will try to be a gentleman, to bring some presents. It costs, especially guys, as I know, to travel from United States or Canada to Europe for meeting, it will be minimum like near $3,000, which is a lot, right? Just for trying to meet, to experience this compatibility, and no sense to do more and more meetings if in the future, if a lady keeping you on distance, not trying to get closer, not trying to increase this communication. So normally people dating with the purpose, to be a real full boyfriend and girlfriend, or like partners in the future. And it should be mutual. So it's not like, you are a man, and lady has the same intentions, the same fantasies, the same needs. And in natural way, it exactly growing, naturally growing with mutual interest. And lady, when she melting, from the beginning, these first eyes, when she can be like shy to a stranger, but she can see you an interesting guy, she will open herself. She as well will try to bring any kind of initiates, trying to be initiative with some offers. For example, how you can spend time together, to be closer, to spend interesting time, to impress you, to bring you some positivity, to spend this time together, to remember this like something good in life. As well, she will try to be caring and funny to you. This is indicators. Don't miss this with ladies who just being polite, and she will just, be your company. But definitely these feelings, they should increase, and you can see this with the actions, with some proofs. That is important to see. So if you stay on that stage, if you currently that stage where you have some online communication, important to understand your opportunity, your probability to meet in person soon, and you should understand the reaction from a lady. How excited she about this? How she agreeable for things? Is she waiting for you? Probably as well, with some impatience, exciting about this, or she like, okay, asking, more questions, how it should be, when it should be, what we will do, like, oh, I don't know, I will probably work. It like shows that she probably not that open, not that interesting. It can change at a personal meeting. She can find some uh, things in you about actions which can change her mind, can be with a normal girl with this normal intentions, until she can't know you that good. But if you can't see those indicators I already mentioned, you're just losing your time and money as well, because it's not for free to go. Bill, I am present. Okay. Hello, guys. Привіт, привіт. Oh, yes, it was so unpredictable. We had to reschedule this because unfortunately yesterday I received a message that he got sick, but it would be a very valuable review for you guys as well. We're trying to share this experience of our clients. Believe me, it is not simple to share these things, these personal things, and not every man who was scammed ready to come here to YouTube and to show his story. It's not simple, and as well not simple even to talk about this. Every time when we had some sessions, some consultations with this client, every time he was deeply upset, because when we pronouncing, yes, talking about these things about this reality that unfortunately it is not real, it is scam, you didn't receive the result. He understands everything, but to escape from this lifestyle, I can say, guys, for some men it turns to a lifestyle when you, like, like we have different kinds of addictions, and some, bad habits. When you need to scroll your feed at Instagram or Facebook, or like somebody smoking, somebody like drinking, and the same, this addiction to these scam sites, when men have an illusion, this fantasy that someone needs them, that they have some romance, they're receiving some, probably a fake positivity towards them, fake care, fake romance, and they start to be addicted to this. So it's it's very difficult to be lonely when you want to desperately want to meet a life partner, but you can't, and it brings such fake impression, like you're not alone, like you have someone, especially when it's long-term communication with some fake, some scam lady, and he had these beliefs for a long time, and it never, still never happened for years. And that's very sad, very pity. So it will be very valuable experience for many of our viewers when you can see the same patterns, and you can probably escape in time. It's very important to escape from these traps in time when you're not affected mentally, when you're not uh, still don't addicted to that kind of entertainment or lifestyle. Yes, guys, absolutely. And for me, is as well would be not simple life interview just because I feel for this client. Yes, good morning, Bill. Thank you. What man creates expectations from the woman. Woman leads him on, but doesn't take any further steps. Dangling a carrot in front of him. Woman gets free benefits from it. It's tricky topic, what it's very tricky because it's as well behavior of a woman, like this expression, like man is a hunter and woman is a prey, and men need to like chasing his prey, and like a prey, woman will try to tease a man, and it's as well like appropriate to classic behavior, which brings some spices, some excitement into this relationship, when a woman can fire this interest, burn this interest, when men want to chase her, but when she has the serious intentions, when she chasing with the purpose, like to check the boundaries, the personality of this man, his actions, trying to receive proofs with the actions, it is very different when a woman from the beginning don't have any intentions for even start something like relationship with this man, and keep communicating with the same other guys, with multiply guys, and live your own life, probably even date with someone for uh, so as I told you, the more important to understand exactly these actions from lady, which should be when you can see the proofs of real intentions. That would be the major indicator. Yes, good evening, Anne. Thank you for visiting. What, Janочка? Yeah, understandable, because a person may feel ashamed for fear facing criticism or judgment from viewers. Yes, absolutely. It's one of the main reasons why, guys, you, those of you who know like my obligations with my work, I talking to many foreign guys, about who reach into match guarantee. Yeah, and I heard many of such stories about scam experience. And when I offer, like to do some review here, I heard such explanations, such rejections because of this reason. Like, no, I feel ashamed that I was that blind, that I could accept this into my life. So it's one of the reasons, a fear to be ashamed. Yes, that now when you can see clearly with the pure vision things from the present moment on the past, you understand, guys, after our mistakes we already like mature and know things, understand what happened, why it happened. And from this position, you clearly can see all the red flags which you ignored at the beginning with any kind of experience in at any area of life. So for these clients, this man who was scammed, nothing ashamed here, guys, nothing. For some, it's just first experience, and some scammers they are not that um, visible, not that easy to recognize. And when a man see this like target and want to achieve this in life so much, I don't think that many men even thinking that it can be faked, because they came to this online site with the only purpose to meet a good woman for life, right? To start something, some romantic relationship for life. And they don't even have this suspicious to that it's somebody's game. But in reality, it's somebody's game, and this fake profiles, these ladies with the wrong intentions and wrong values, they exactly like testing you, but don't feel anything to you. And you're wasting 1 week, then 1 month, then 6 months, then 1 year, but you still don't have any result, and something wrong with this. But Vajanочка, yes, man is a hunter, but man should not chase a carrot dangling from a rope. I think the man has form of fear of missing out, or does not believe in his ability to land another woman of similar beauty, which is why he keeps chasing the carrot. If it leads nowhere, best to rip off the band-aid. Will hurt for a little while, but the person will at least be able to move on. What? You are very wise man. It's good words, but when you stay at this position, when you already want something so much, especially guys, I really believe that uh, like uh, the law of energy works this way, that men who invested in a lady, no matter what, money, time, effort, all combination of all these factors, already like attached that much to a woman that it's not that easy to let her go. It's a story even not about scammers. It's a story even at some real relationship with a local lady, which cannot work healthy, no future here. But people still trying, to hold next to this person even without good relationship, just because for men it work like how much he already invested, and it brings some value exactly into this woman because she already mm, special for him. And guys, for ladies it work the same way, but not about investments like in this commitment, like money, but time, feelings. And ladies as well attached to a man, and sometimes um, some ladies, good ladies with the good intentions, being treated badly, but still they attach to this man, and still they so exciting about some qualities of her partner, her boyfriend, that she just cannot reject this, and she will be not happy, but she will chasing this carrot on the rope and still buying all these tricky small actions from this man and still be next and not switching, to some to be single or to some another man. She will be closed for another man, and she will still waiting when this man probably one day will change his mind, open his eyes, and become normal. Will become normal. So it works both ways, and it's very wise words, but very easy to say this from the side. But when you're inside this situation, unfortunately, we are blind and we cannot recognize, we cannot see this rope. We don't know who and with which purpose holding this rope, and this is very tricky. But while Janочка, it takes bravery to admit such mistakes, bad choices, and be open about it, especially if it ends up helping other people avoid making the same mistakes, bad choices. Absolutely, it takes bravery. It's not simple at all, guys, especially to share your mistakes on public. Of course, it takes bravery. But this thought should be warm. It's like, plus into karma when you can share such things, not with the purpose, like, oh, I want some sorrow from you, or like I was a victim or I am a victim. But yes, when it's very important stage of any situation, life situation, is an exception. And when you can accept this mistake and wrong choice in your life, it's already the way, the solution to escape from this situation. It would be life experience, guys. Nothing wrong with this. So please be open here. If some of you have any similar situation or story, you can share with me on private, by phone, on Zoom, or you can come here with a comment and we can discuss this. You will receive some tips, some support as well. Like nobody judging here about such things. We opposite, we're not judging. We're trying to help you to escape from traps. We're trying to help you to avoid such things in the future. And for those of you who never deal with such things, but who can uh, in the future. What, Janочка, any amount of time wasted is still time wasted. Absolutely. I'm greedy for time. I don't want to waste year or, something, even months for wrong people. Time is our most precious resource and should be spent wisely. Yes, what, absolutely. Being lead on scammed for several years is still several percent of your life. Yes, and this time can be considered, like uh, animals like cats and dogs. They, for example, 2 or 3 years of cat's life in their life considered like, for example, it's mature cat, which is, for example, 30 years old, yeah, not 3 years old. Like we can't compare this to our people's life, people's age. The same here with this age for dedicated to wrong people or especially fakes, yeah. In certain age we just don't have time to waste this time for wrong people. So when you are, I can say, below 30, you it's not good experience, but still you learning your experience your mistakes, you're becoming mature because of this situation, and you still have many, many years ahead. And with such experience, you will be more mature and you will know how to deal with many things. It's exactly age when we have to learn. But when you in that age when you want to live, to enjoy life, you don't have time to waste years because life is so fast. What, Janechka, they are trying because it feels safe and comfortable for them. Both. We trying, we can still trying. Ladies as well can still stay in some traps in a wrong relationship exactly because it feels safe. And guys, I read such article that after wrong relationships, when, for example, lady was abused and then she can meet a nice guy who is like calm, polite, patient, respectful, trying to treat this lady well. She can't even agree with this good treatment. She will not feel comfortable there because it's something what she didn't experience and it feels wrong to her because she already used to this abusive form of relationship. The same with the guy, guys. And abusive form of relationships towards men exist as well, like mental abuse, yeah, when a lady tried to manipulate, to dominant, to mm, like always to be the winner in any fight. So it exists as well. And after such form of relationship, I just talking more about ladies just because it's more difficult for me to judge from ladies' perspective. But I believe that it work absolutely the same for men as well. So absolutely agree. Yes, feels the main important feels safe, but it is not safe just because at the end of the day we can see that we are not happy in this relationship, and tomorrow and 1 year further it will be the same problems which you just can't resolve here. With the scammers it's like no meetings or no full attachment, and no real relationship and no person next to you. And this is not safe, of course, because you in fact, look at facts, yeah, in fact you are still single and you have just a feeling that you have someone at the other place, but it's not a reality, and the probability that it will turn to reality very low. What, Janочка, average age of a man is 84. If someone gets scammed for 1 year, it's roughly 1%, 1.19% of their life, but it's also physical effort they got to earn money, which requires work and energy. Hmm. Okay, some statistics. Yeah, I agree. I believe that, especially with age, guys, I think that people less tolerant to life challenges, and it will affect men with some age even more, even worse than when a man is younger and have more opportunities, more life energy. So that is why it's more dangerous, yeah, when men in age get into such traps. What, Janочка, that's why narcissists, for example, are so dangerous because during the time together creates mental distress in the victim. They even have a syndrome for the victims, which takes many more years to heal from, but they can't fully heal and are more likely to end up with a narcissist again. Yes, absolutely agree. It's exactly what usually happens just because our mindset, our mm, Psychology works this way, and it's exactly why it is dangerous. Just because victim after abuse, after narcissistic relationships, can't accept, can't even deal, can't even start with a normal form of relationship with some normal partner, and will be attracted exactly to the same type of people which are narcissists, and it needs some work on yourself or with some specialist to change these psychological traumas, and to find yourself first, to be mentally healthy, to be okay with yourself, and then probably this person will ready to move on. It's very dangerous because it can just make a big cross on all your further life. With some, you can meet a good person who prospectively can be compatible with you, but you cannot build good relationship with this person. But what? Because of the dark triad, some traits that are highly attractive but bad for someone. Dark triad. I don't know such expression in English. Hmm. Okay, thank you, what? While on that subject, narcissists are those exhibiting such traits. Do you have any clients who were scammed in such a way that they repeatedly had and endure things like gaslighting, guilt tripping, being blamed, being talked down to, etc.? I had such clients which deal with narcissistic partners, and that was a reason of their divorce. And not once I heard such story. And for me, they look like absolutely normal, calm, attractive men, and it is a problem, guys. And sooner or less, you need to say stop, yeah, to yourself, and just to escape from such things, and then try to experience some healthy relationship. At least that's what like should be for all of us who were ignorance punishment, for example. You know what? Like usually it's not the main. It's a bit different. Like I don't usually talk. We don't usually discuss that much. Like if my client wants to share such kind of information with me, it's up to him. But it's not our main goal. Our main goal a bit different with the match guarantee, at least with my experience. With the work we have to do and things we have to discuss, and we focused exactly on some future goals to meet a good partner. And past can be mentioned, popped up, brought up, just like to explain the situation, why this man staying right now in this situation, why he had to divorce. But it's not it's not concentrated and focused on exactly these things, yeah, like ignore the Spanishment or something like this. And we more focused about how to find appropriate partner. About the scammers, I never heard such stories that scammers, can do such things, because probably usually they using some patterns as victims. It's more because narcissist person is like dominant who will put you down, yeah, and you will feel not attractive, not convenient. I'm not sure is narcissistic personality can have any charming online, like on text. Is it possible? Who knows? But Janочка, focusing on the positive and good way to go forward, but they still have had to put in the effort or anything that may resemble some negative things from their past relationship marriage. Yes, absolutely. So of course they sharing and sometimes brought up, may cause them to fear that new their relationship is going to be the same. Mm, I think it's some more subconscious feeling, and I can say that I could see this more, these fears that it can be it's a new relationship more from women than from men. I couldn't found out that men has this fear. Being can be narcissistic in text, yes. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So, of course, narcissists, they usually open their real personality with the time. At the beginning, they all are charming. Yeah, it's psychology, because if they will show their real inside world and from the beginning will start to put you down, it will be not attractive, and your coping mechanism will just protect you, and you will just avoid this person. So not sure how it can work in internet. At the beginning all are good, and then exactly for narcissist it's important to catch you into the trap of charming powers, yeah, and then to show this dark side. Not sure is it possible to manipulate this way online. So I think that scammers usually don't use these tricks, and usually scammers exactly playing the victim, like, oh, I'm so nice, so good girl, and then, oh, I have so many problems. You need to be this white knight and to save me, to help me. I think this is the main pattern. In text, it's all about playing on emotions and tossing in hot and cold strategies. If things don't go their way, they will employ punishment tactics. In reality, I'm not sure is it possible to do online. Online, of course, as well is possible to manipulate and to punish, like with the ignoring. Mm, Maybe with a longer time of relationship as well can happen. Silence for a while, projection, blaming, shaming, guilt, tripping, or trying to trigger negative emotions in another way. I agree that it can exist, but I think that first scammers they want to earn in some long-term relationship in the future. So for this, need to show that they are nice, that you will attached to this lady, and that you have this fantasy already, and um, then yeah, it's as well a part, a tool of manipulations, and anyway, it's very close to what scammer using. Yes, I think we just start interesting topic. Yes, feel free to contribute. Anyway, guys, such knowledges and such psychological tips will help you to protect yourself and to prevent for you any kind of unwanted situation, because at least any of us just want to be happy, to feel, to find peace, and to share good and bad things with a close person who will be on the same page with us. And without pure feelings and interest, it's just impossible, of course. And a person who stay next to you like plain, yeah, artificially, will never feel for you. Will never be that reliable partner, and it's like to live or to be attached next to a fake, and it will happen such moment in life when these relations will just fail, when you will need some help or support, which is important to receive from partners sometimes. and this fake person will never give this. And no one of us wants to be intrigued. So they can definitely employ such tactics on scam sites as well. Mm, can be, but yeah, can be when it's long-term communication. Of course, they can use such tactic, and oh, it's you inspired me for such an important thought. It's like one of favorite women's manipulations, exactly to mm, gaslighting you, to blame you that you did something wrong. Especially, it's so easy to do when no feelings to this person. And to blame you in certain things what you did or did not, yeah, lack of some actions, and then you will feel guilty and will try to excuse yourself with some probably presents or something like this. So yes, I believe that this technique as well can be used. Dylan, you have not given me much attention lately. It makes me feel bad. You can make it up to me. I saw this new one that I really want to have. Surely you will buy it for me, darling. It's very the most primitive form of scam, I believe, when they that easily just to open their mind, and it's easy to recognize, right? But the most dangerous is exactly like romance scammer who will pretend that she does feel into you, that she um, has plans, that she feels something serious, building some plans, and when you already absolutely believe in this fantasy, that's more tricky because you waiting that it will happen, and never happen. It's more dangerous when you don't have this suspicion. What? Him, I would love to buy the watch for you, girl, but I would really like to meet you and give it to you in person here. I would really like the watch though, but unfortunately now is not a good time. Oh no, it's some fairy tale scenario, right? No, to me, darling. You trust me, don't you? How about we talk about meeting after you give me a gift and then someone gets. Mhm. No, guys, good lady will never tell you about some present that she expecting from you. It's as well an indicator. Doesn't matter which watch, no matter. It would be whatever it can be, but good lady with who has serious intentions, she will be humble at the beginning, and she will be exactly scared to. She will afraid to scare you with this present request because you probably will feel that she's like cheap or gold digger. Cheap, I mean by morals, that you want just that she wants just money from you. So good lady, yes guys, it's not a secret, our ladies will expect some gifts. It's what was formed by culture, and it's just such customs, right? But this gift, it's nothing about to take an advantage from. So this gift, it shouldn't like change your life or be something like fancy what you usually don't have, or something expensive. It's just first meeting, it's just a first try to understand the compatibility. It's serious presents for later when they are earned with the trust, when with the loyalty, with the support, with the good time together, valuable moments. So then it can be something expensive when this lady, this woman, already your life partner, when you staying in a serious relationship, you can even not live together yet, but already like you certain partners in life, so officially, right? And you really, this lady brings some positivity into your life, and you feel yourself like happy, not alone. She can support you, take care of you. So then it deserved. But for the beginning, it's just a um, way of to bring some impression, the way of like care, but it shouldn't be some show offs. Depends on your level, of course, depends on ladies' level. So that what like topic about narcissists. Narcissists will employ tactics to make the other person feel ashamed or guilty. Yeah. If the man says no watch until meeting, he will get guilt tripped and shamed. I can't even imagine such dialogue. Oh my god. Like, I want watches. I can bring you watches when we will meet. I can't imagine that such dialogue. For me, it's like a deal, some contract between some seller and buyer, and nothing about feelings here. Hi, did you just start stream? Hello, Fair, Maro. No, my stream actually comes to the end. We have like near 10 minutes, and we explaining here how you can avoid scammers online at online platforms, online apps, and dating sites. So patterns of behavior. If you have any story, if you ever was communicated on some sites, online sites, I trying to explain you guys how to avoid being tricked, how not to waste your time and money, and how to recognize a good woman with a serious intentions. But Vajana, the watch is an example, could be anything, any material item or even a trip or something. Yeah, I understand that this is like a sarcastic example, but I mean, I can't imagine that this dialogue really can be verbally pronounced. So, as I told you, like good lady will not ask you for anything from her side, like being initiator, like can be appropriate, guys. It is important now. If you have some connection with the lady for a while, you communicating every day, you really have this excitement in this communication, and you preparing for first meeting, and you asking a lady straightforwardly, like, I want to be like a gentleman, or don't even describe this, like, I want to bring you some gift. Just tell me what would be better for you, because I don't want to miss with this girl stuff or something. Some ladies, they can answer you what she wants. Some type of ladies exist which can openly tell about this. And as well, you will judge by this request what kind of item it is. Is it expensive or not? Guys, for me, for my understanding, of course, different ladies, different level of lifestyle, but I think that something what is appropriate for first present can be in like plus or less indicator. Mm, depend, of course, on your opportunities, life opportunities. But I can say appropriate things for first meeting can be from like 30 to $100. It's like very in general. It depends. You can be just, a gentleman and bring something. mm Cultural something, from your place, what your place is famous with, or like trying to be this old school and bring something like classy. Yep, like I don't know, like perfumes or something, perfumes as well. If you brave enough to choose instead of lady, if you're sure about her choice, or she brought up in some your previous conversations what kind of perfumes she using. If you uh, certainly know the perfume she using, That would be a good present, yeah. But if like you have no clue, then it can be risky because she cannot like the scent of this perfume, so it can be risky. But if the lady bring up something, some item which cost more than $100, guys, it's just not polite for our culture to ask for expensive presents. And you should be considered to this. You should understand that as well when the lady trying to initiate such kind of conversations, hint you on presence. So that's nice if she can answer if you really has this serious intention to buy something, and don't want to miss with the thing which will be not useful, then she can reply, but her reply as well will be indicator how humble and polite this lady and what she want from you. Janочка, same in my culture. Generally, it's from 50 to $100 here. Yeah, yes. You see, so it's appropriate amount considered to um, your to different cultures, right? I can say so that for first meeting it can be enough. At least nothing wrong with that. You will not be like cheap. Yeah, it's not something like you I don't know, bought some useless item for $5 and at airport, yeah, and brought to a lady or with empty hands. So anyway, it's attention. Anyway, it's some commitment, but it's not that inappropriate. I mean, not that expensive. You're talking about presents for holidays. I'm talking about present for first meeting. It's a bit different things because for close friends and family members, they already like certain close people to you. And this new lady, what you're gonna meet, you can have great intentions and you can have good connection and excitement and pure interest and intentions to this lady, and that's absolutely fine and great, should be this way. But still you have to discover this person. Of course, with the way you will come, you will as well like build and form some impression about you. It is important, but still you can't this person is still a stranger to you and you need to discover this, and then such things like expensive present, they earning exactly with the way you feeling next to this person, or if not, usually no relationship. No, Bill, 50 grivnas is a little bit more than $1. So no, $1 and half. Permaro, a friend, has been chatting with a girl 30 years on the site and knows her for 5 years. She says she doesn't use Viber. I told him she is fake, but he fell in love with her apparently, but doesn't want to give up. No, it's definitely scam. Nothing normal to communicate for this amount of time and no any real result, no any meeting, no exchange in Viber. What a problem to install Viber. To install this for free at App Store or Play Market, it's just for free. Every person all over the world has modern smartphones. Doesn't matter what type of exactly telephone you have, what smartphone you have. Any smartphone accepting, yeah, can support Viber and it's for free. What the problem to communicate in Viber for free? So definitely this is a scam and definitely this is an excuse not to give personal contacts and still to force him to pay for this communication. Unfortunately, I'm pity for your friend and hope you can open his eyes and you can forward your friend to our channel where he can learn the patterns of scammers and recognize that He is definitely at the wrong place. But well, Janочка, for the first meeting, we don't have such things in our culture. If something is given, it's flowers and sometimes small chocolates, bonbons, or for example, because women don't want. Of course, it's cultural, but when you go exactly to Ukrainian woman, you of course should be considered to Ukrainian culture, what is appropriate for our culture. Flowers, chocolate can be acceptable, guys, can be, but depends how long you communicating, where did you met, what kind of communication, what level of communication. So it's just a first try, like okay, let it be, or you already attached and excited that much. So depends on some factors, but for our culture is absolutely appropriate when men will come with some small item. Small but not useless, okay? They even see each other in video chat regularly, but not real meeting. Not real meeting, but as I can understand, he have to pay for this video chat, right? So she can organize some app for video chat, Zoom or Skype or something else. But he doesn't have Viber, right? Not good. Not good. Mhm. Okay, guys, so that's all for now. I hope you could find a piece of new information which can be helpful. And for this new member, Fermaro, I hope that you can talk to your friend, you can forward this friend to our channel as well. You can contact, he can contact if he want this phone number 1604 9988051, and actually he can receive this, like consultation. We can talk if he will be brave enough to share his story to help other guys as well. We can do some review for his experience. So, and bye for now. Yes, thank you guys for being with me. Thank you, Vatvat, for that exciting dialogue. You know that you supported me with my reaction, my hope helped with your comments, interest and point of view. I agree with this as well. Need to be to understand these things, which will help you to deal with such people. Okay, guys, thank you. See you next Wednesday.